Welcome to Geocaching Throwback Thursday, where we play all our archived episodes from 2011 and up. I'm your host, Hiker James 52, from the studio in Naples, Golden Gate, Florida, the Sunshine State. Grab your favorite beverage and enjoy our episodes.
This is my grandpa's geocaching talk show.
Hello geocachers, this is Hiker James.
And Crazy Critter 1966.
And we're from the Ohio. And we said that because we just look at the temperature here and it's only 21 degrees tonight. We're making our show late this Friday night. So we have it all ready to go. And we did something a little different on this show. We had a little hard time trying to start it. And so at the end of the show, we're going to run a couple little bloopers on there that where it's not easy to sit down and be serious sometimes. So we took the time to save that because you hear that on some other podcasts and stuff. So we did it.
And it's all his fault.
No, it's not all my fault. 50-50.
Nope, your fault.
Well, all right. Wow, we've been busy all week, and we got 3 days left for my retirement.
Yay!
Well, let's see. That's 3 working days. So next Wednesday, before our next show, I'll be kicked back and wishing I had something to do. We got another winner. Yes, didn't we have one winner this week on our travel bug?
Only one?
Yeah, only one.
Wow.
And we're gonna give you the name of this winner here in just a little bit. We got Lookout Lisa today, and we kind of been skipping out on her because we've been I'm doing it by myself and now doing it with a co-host. It's a little different, and you don't have your mind cranked up the way you should have, and all your notes and everything in one place. But we'll start out with we can't really give you any geocaching experiences or excitement this week.
Been too cold to go out.
Oh, we got a little bit of snow the other day.
Yeah.
And I seen somewhere on one of the pages that I was looking at where somebody wanted to know what's the best way to look for geocaches in the snow. Hope it's not a white container.
Yeah, that might be a little miserable to find.
I know a lot of caches are changed according to the season too. Maybe in one season they'll have it camouflage. When another season they'll change the color so people can find it easier. But if you're going to camouflage it in the summer, why wouldn't you camouflage it white in the winter?
Good question.
Anyway, we're still kind of waiting to hear from the people that have won the TBs before. I asked them to send us an email, let us know that they got them, and we haven't heard from anybody. So, but anyway, we got the last one off to Minnesota. So now we have this one from another. Did I already say this? Our newest winner was from Detroit.
No, I don't believe you did.
I don't think I did. Wow. This show's really going good now. I'm telling you. All right, so we've got this winner. Let's see. What did we have on him? And I guess, no, it's not a him. It's a her. Yeah, Renee. W25. And home region was Metro Detroit also. We had the Daryl W4 from the Metro Detroit area.
Yes.
So we got you down. We got to send you an email to get your address. If you're listening, you can go ahead and send us your address, or you can wait for me to send you one asking for it. It's either way. So if I don't hear from you by the first of the week, I will send you one. And congratulations. I hope it goes many, 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 many miles or farther.
Around the world.
Around the world, yeah.
That'd be the best.
That'd be the best. So it's kind of fun doing this, giving away these travel bugs. We've got 2 left.
We have 2?
No, yeah.
Okay, we have 2 left.
We've got 3 sitting there, and
right, okay.
Renee gets 1, so we have 2 more left, and we're waiting for everybody to call in and wonder why they didn't get one. So anyway, we're going to take the next 2 people that send us an email telling us where they're from and their geocaching name and anything else you'd like to say, add to it, So, and we'll the very next 2 I get. That's what we're going to do. And in the subject line on this email, when you send it to us, put ACB. And because all this email that I'm getting from everybody is going into my junk mail. So if I see the ACB on there, I know that it's okay to open it up. All right. Where do we go from here?
Oh, come on, people. Pretty please, with lots and lots and lots of sugar on top. Let's send them emails into us.
All right.
We need to get rid of these last 2.
Yeah, we do. So that's just extra stuff we have to pack up and take to Florida with us.
No.
And then
they are small, but still, we don't want to lose them in the transfer there.
Right. And them TBs are losable.
Very.
And if anybody finds them, it's theirs. They can sign up for it and get it under their name, and so we would know who got them then. Okay. Well. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Well. Hey. What?
What did you forget?
I don't know. I got a whole pocket full of notes here, but hey, I know Thanksgiving's coming up, and so I hope everybody has a nice family get together and eat a lot of turkey. That's hello.
That's all you can think of?
Well, I thought you would add to that. But
oh, what can I add?
I don't know. All right. We was talking to Mr. Yuck the other day through the emails, and he's from Buffalo.
Oh boy!
And Buffalo got hit with that real hard snow. I think right now they've got over 74 inches.
Wow!
That's a little over 6 feet.
That's taller than me.
Yeah, always want to be 6 foot tall, but that's a lot of snow. And they're stranded in there. There's roofs caving in.
Windows breaking from all the snow against them.
Yeah, and people just can't go nowhere. If they did dig their way out, they couldn't go no place. So, be thinking about those people there, and hope that they survive through what's left of it. I know there's been some fatalities out there, and they're worried now about. The only thing left now is if it starts to melt, there'll be flooding.
Yeah.
That's a lot of water. So
I'd be worried about the heat too. If the snow's breaking in the windows, how are they supposed to stay warm?
Right, you can't get out to go get some plywood to fix it or anything.
That's a horrible thing to have to deal with.
Guess you could go in another room and close the door. Or close the door to that. I don't know. It's something that I've never went through, but if anybody out there is in Buffalo and hears this radio station, send us an email and let us know that you're all right and how the conditions are out there now. If anybody lives in the area that's close to Buffalo that knows what's going on, let us know. Alrighty. Let's go do a lookout Lisa before I forget it, because I done flipped some pages here on my little notes and I just thought about her. Lookout Lisa is from Cash Advance, which is cash-advance.com, and they have all your geocaching supplies and needs there to go up there and check them out and see what they have. And so, okay, Lisa?
We recently asked, have you ever been stopped by the police while geocaching? Well, after telling all the answers, we found that only about 2% of cachers have not been stopped by the police or other law enforcement while out caching. So here's what we heard. Nancy on Facebook shared, I lost track of the exact number of times. It's never been a big deal. Renetta on Facebook shared several times. The best was the one who told us we were close. He was the one who'd hit it. Well, Tessa shared, not exactly, but some folks nearby called the police on a bunch of us doing a night cache, and they came lights flashing, got to us and said, oh, cachers. Then they went off to explain geocaching to the folks in their home. Well, Jay Chager on Twitter shared, yep, had the sheriff walk out of the station to ask us if we'd found his cache that was hidden out front. Well, there were many more great stories, just actually too many to share here. So take a look at all of our social media posts from November 17th for some very entertaining reading. Well, as always, we really enjoyed hearing about law enforcement and geocaching, and you can too if you follow us, Cache Advance, on Facebook, Twitter, and Google Plus for the geocaching question of the day. Thanks, happy caching, and be careful out there.
Okay, Lisa, we kind of got a grip on what you're talking about. I have never been approached by an officer, but there has been a couple of them that I've talked to and about geocaching. They know about it. The closest I think we've ever gotten to where the police were, where we was caching, is when we did that LPC, that light pole cache.
Yeah.
And we done it right in front of two city police cars that were just across the parking lot eating. I don't know if they were sitting at the window watching us or not, but we were right in front of the cars and bending over and stooping down and looking around.
They may not have seen us because it being in front of their cars, they might have come over and asked what we were doing to their cars.
Yeah, because from where they was at, they'd be looking over their car and seeing us up and down.
That could look suspicious.
Yeah. And then that sheriff, when Jeep and James, we were getting ready to go down the bike trail, and there was a sheriff's car sitting there with the bike rack on it. And I was getting ready to take pictures of the bike rack to see, because I was looking for one at that time. And while I was standing there taking pictures, the sheriff rode up there on his bike and kind of surprised on us there, because I didn't see him coming. And I explained to him real quick why I was taking a picture of the back of his car. But he knows about the geocaching and said he's never done it, but he knows about it. So, but there's some people out there that knows about geocaching that you'd be surprised. Different kinds of people, you know.
I'm not surprised the police department know about it. I mean, think about this. All the bomb threats that are called out, you know, the bomb squad, the police department, the fire department, all them have to come out, so you know they have to be learning something about it.
They know about them, but they don't know where they all are.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what holding up everything on that is. They're trying to get different departments to tap into geocaching.com so that if anybody calls about a suspicious package, they can
Look
at it real quick before they send the little robot out there.
Right.
And I think it's a good idea.
It'd save a lot of time on their part.
And even offer, I mean, say I know everybody in their own town has some kind of a group, geocaching group.
Except us, it's just me and you, huh?
You know, I've got Hiker James. How are we going to do this again? Hiker James. No.
You forgot your pages.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is tonight, but we'll make it Midwest Ohio geocaching page on Facebook. And there's a lot of members on there. I think over 200 and something. And so suppose, like meetings that we have every month down here at the mall, there's always like a dozen people or so. And if everybody chipped in $1, maybe $2. If everybody at the meeting chipped in $2 to help pay for a year subscription subscription. You don't need no prescriptions.
No.
Use prescription bottles for geocaching, but if everybody would just chip in $1.50, $2 one time a year, and they'd be able to be on the geocaching.com website and look at the area where we're really doing good on this.
And okay.
We don't drink either.
We don't drink. That's what's funny. We do not drink.
I got a Pepsi.
I got tea.
Okay. So, yeah, think about that. And if your community's having troubles with people calling in saying they found suspicious packages and stuff like that, or even before they do, take a couple geocachers with you and go down to the police department and tell them who you are and what you do, and explain it to them. If they don't know about it, then they will. And it wouldn't take 5 minutes, probably. Depends on if they're talking like we are tonight. It's going to take an hour.
They might throw you in jail because they think you're drinking.
When they say, "How did you get here?" I walked. But yeah, let them be a member on. The free membership. They got the free membership too, but for the police department to get the emails popping up, how to tell them when a new one is placed. See, that's the catch.
Right.
They can go in there and set that up, or you can go in and set it up for them on their computer, because they probably wouldn't know. They'd take them so long to figure it out, and we already know. So set it up to, if any type of cache is placed, that they would get an email, and then they could mark it on the map. And if somebody called in and they said, "Well, wait a minute, let's see," just send the car down. We'll hold off on the little robot. Nobody wants their geocache blowed up.
No.
And there's a lot of them that blow them up anyway after they find out it is a geocache, just to have fun.
I think that's what it is. They like blowing stuff up. That's why they're part of a bomb squad.
I haven't heard yet where it's costing the city money, other than sending them out there. But maybe that's all included in blowing it up too.
Right, might be.
So might as well do it. But it reminds me of that one story I read about the geocache. Somebody had seen a suspicious something or another in a fork of a tree. So they called the police department, and they sent people down there. They sent the bomb squad down there. It had a long pole. I'd say it was probably about 10 feet long or more, and had little pincers on the end of it, and they were standing back and everything, and the guy reached up in there and got a hold of it and pulled it out, set it down, and then they walked up to it, and the guy says, "Oh, that's a geocache." Well, it was was it the fire department or the bomb squad? I can't remember now who it was, but they was a geocacher. So when they opened the container up, he took the logbook out and he wrote
kaboom.
Kaboom, across the page. And, he found it. So
Signed his name.
Found by Kaboom. So that was kind of neat. And then they put it back in the tree. So, but a suspicious package or a bag that's just sitting by a park bench, that is a little different story.
Yeah.
Because if it's an unusual place to have a geocache, it's worth not walking right up to it. Wow, we're 21 minutes into this show here.
You mean we have that much farther to go?
Yeah, we got that much farther to go. Okay. Hi, geocachers. Send us some emails. Send us them voice messages. Say hi to us. We're getting bored here. We need something to play.
Please, 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 for those last 2 TBs, send us an email.
Yeah, cacheface.social has closed down.
We'll be back after this commercial.
Geocachers, check it out. FTF Geocacher Magazine, the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios, and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Check it out at www.ftfgeocacher.com. Hello, fellow geocachers. We would like to take this opportunity to introduce TravelFleas.com. We are a company devoted to expanding your fun and adventure while geocaching. It's always exciting when you discover a cache, and for many of us, it's even a bigger thrill when there's a trackable hidden inside the cache. Discovering a trackable and being able to move it along its journey involves us more in the game. Now you, your group, and your clubs can become part of the journey by attaching your own personalized travel fleas to a trackable and go along for the ride. What are travel fleas, you ask? They are brightly colored, durable metal tags personalized with your geocaching username. Instead of just signing a log and moving on, let other geocachers know who you are by attaching your personalized travel fleas tag to a trackable and join the journey. To purchase your personalized travel fleas, visit our website at travelfleas.com. Happy geocaching, the team at travelfleas.com.
This part of Geocaching Talk Show is sponsored by Cache Advance. For a full line of geocaching needs, visit their website today. They are an official Groundspeak distributor, and they have everything you need for geocaching supplies. That's www.cache-advance.com.
All right. Have you ever wondered what would be a cool cache to make, and you don't know even where to start looking for something to make one out of or whatever? I found up on YouTube there are lots of different caches up there that people have made, and you can kind of get some ideas off of them. You go to YouTube and search geocaching, and there's a whole list of different ones. I can't name all the people. I don't want to just mention a few, and I don't have enough time to mention them all, but there are a lot of YouTubers up there that come out every time they find a unique cache, and you can watch the videos, and it's awesome. Some of the things that people have come up with ideas how to make a geocache out of something, like bird houses,
like the doorbell we was talking about last
doorbell,
week.
Yeah, the doorbell, and it's just I don't like to copy off of everybody, that I see up there doing that, but I have.
Well, that's why you said go up, watch them,
Yeah.
get some ideas, and maybe change it up some.
Right. I did that one with the tape measure.
Yeah.
That was nice. It was about 25 feet up in the tree. No way to climb it.
Only if you was a monkey or 12 years old.
Or a geocache.
Hey, you said I'm a geocacher now, and I wouldn't climb 25 feet up in a tree.
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't either. Not that far.
I am too old for that kind of stuff.
Oh, remember that one that geocached that I found? And we found, we was together there when we found that one. And, I mean, we found it together, I'd put it that way. It was up in the tree, and there wasn't no way either one of us could get to it, and I had to go get my son
to climb the tree for you to get it.
Went back the next day or that afternoon or something, and he climbed up there and got it, dropped it down to me. I signed the log, and then I kept trying to throw it back up to him.
It didn't work too well.
He was laying on that limb, a long ways with the limb. It was a big limb too. It was probably a foot in diameter.
Wow.
And I'd toss it up to him, and he'd miss it, and it was comical to watch him try to catch that and still hold on to that tree limb.
Yeah, I wish I would have had a video for that one.
It wasn't it was straight, almost a straight out limb.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, that would have been nice for a video.
But when you're reaching for something, you kind of lose your balance on that limb.
Yeah.
I'd have been afraid I'd have fell.
Yeah. See, now if I was by myself trying something like that, well, it wouldn't have got done. But there's ways, it's just a rope. I keep bringing up this rope thing because I learned.
Finally.
Yeah, I learned after that big old one terrain.
One terrain. Let's say my backside.
I think it was a 1.5 on their terrain, wasn't it? Or
I think
something.
they put a 1 or a 2. Maybe it was a 2, but no, that was a 4.
That was a 9.
Okay, well, you can only, well, no.
You can only
I'm
go
sorry.
to 5.
Okay, that should have been a 5 then. It shouldn't have been a 1.
But we got it, barely.
Well, thanks to a big old limb that was laying down there.
Yeah, I used the limb for leverage, for survival gear. Don't carry a big limb around in your car, though. Hopefully, if it's something like that. Now, if you're in Arizona, you're not going to have no limbs, and you're going to have to find you a long rock.
Oh, I don't think that'd be too fun.
No. Okay, B. Hey, you listening there, buddy? Send us an email. Say hi to us. Well, anybody else out there listening, send us an email. Say hi to us. Tell us where you're calling from, and tell us your geocaching name, and we'll get you a travel bug sent to you.
We are desperate people. We really, really would like some emails.
Yeah. Like I say, it's easy to sit here. It's easier to sit here and talk to someone about geocaching on the radio. A lot easier than it was talking to myself. But now, if you send in something, a question, comment, or anything, that give us something else to talk about and make the show go by faster.
True. Well, we're not sitting here looking at each other going, well, what do we talk about now? It would be so much easier if we had actually been able to go out and geocache for the last 3 weekends, but
right.
That hadn't worked out so well.
Well, we're going to go this weekend, though.
One way or another.
It's supposed to rain Saturday and Sunday.
You know what, though? We went out one day. If you remember, we looked like soaked rats because we went out in the rain just to get out of the house. The wind was blowing.
It wasn't that bad either. I mean, it was sprinkling mostly.
Yeah, it started pouring down pretty good at one point, and the wind started picking up pretty good. But you know what? It got us out of the house. It got us geocaching. Something to do.
What about that one day that we went in the middle of the winter? Ooh.
Oh, you know what? I tell you
Parking
what.
grab.
I'm telling you now, though. I'm a lot more used to the cold now than I was when I first got here 3 years ago. So I can take it better now. But yeah, the last 3 weeks that we haven't been because it's been cold, you don't know how bad I have actually wanted to get out and go.
Yeah.
Just to go, just to go.
I'm not hooked on it. I'm not addicted to it.
I haven't been able to take my photos. I have not been able to take any photos in the last 3 weeks. And if we got to a big tree, I could take more pictures of you climbing up in one.
Using your camera for a crutch about being addicted to geocaching. That's what you call being addicted, when you have to blame it on the camera.
No, see, you're lucky, because without that camera, you'd still be geocaching alone.
Well,
there you go.
Well, I wouldn't really be alone. You'd be sitting in the car waiting for me to get back.
No, I'd go with you because I'd have to have my pictures taken. Now, I'm not saying that I don't.
Where do we see all these pictures you're taking? And nobody can see what we're taking pictures
They're
of.
being put on ViewBug.
On ViewBug.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I can borrow a couple of them, put them on my website there.
Sure.
They can go up there and look at them. We'll try that.
Yeah. I'm not saying I don't like geocaching. At first, I didn't. I'm not going to say I don't like it because it's actually kind of sticking with me now. I'd like it a little bit better now.
Okay. Well, that's good. If you want to check it out, we'll try to get some pictures up there here this week or something. But, well, maybe. We'll let you know when we start putting pictures up there because we don't know this Florida trip. Well, we might have to set it back a week. We might not. We might get to leave a little earlier. We don't know. So we're kind of like in the
air.
We're on the fence.
Yeah.
Fence line, on it right now. But we're still going. Or, it's just got a little complicated on us. So, hey, this is just a fun radio show now today. Whenever you're listening to it. I can't say this is our Sunday show because you might be listening to it on a Tuesday.
Right.
It's actually these archived shows. They never go away. They'll be there. I've got 100-hour limit. So once it hits 101, the first show will drop off. So I mean,
okay.
I don't think anybody's going to go back that far. And the first show wasn't as good as last week's show. I can't say this week.
This week's been pretty messed up.
But like I said, we're not here to.
We're not professionals. We mess up.
Yeah, we're not here to impress anybody. We're here to share. Be happy
and to have fun.
Yeah, have fun. Well, the holidays are coming up here in another month. And I know everybody celebrates Christmas and New Year's at the same time, but I know Thanksgiving is different in different countries.
Do you know what November 28th is?
Next week.
What is November 28th?
Day after Thanksgiving.
It's going to be Hiker James's birthday.
Oh, now.
I had to let everybody know.
I see where you're going with that.
Uh-huh.
My birthday's coming up. I'm not going to say how old I am. I'm just going to say I'm retiring.
Okay, how about this? My birthday just passed. Mine was November 20th, and I'm 48. I'm not ashamed.
Okay, there you go. I lost my place here. I can't get my. Well, I'm not going to say that. I can't. There it goes. All right, I lost my audio screen.
Oh.
Hey, not much this week, but hang in there. Next week will be better. And so we're going to end the show because we want to run a couple bloopers at the end of it. And
oh boy!
So after the bloopers, when you hear the music, that'll be the end of our show. But we hope you enjoyed whatever the show come out to be. And till next week, I hope everybody has a fine Thanksgiving and have a safe work week. And if you're geocaching, have a safe trip to that too. Be careful, read your terrains, see what you need to take with you to survive it. So this is Hiker James
and Crazy Critter 1966,
and we'll talk to you next week. So till then, see ya.
And now for our latest news.
Hello, Jill. Okay. Hello, geocachers. This is Crazy James and Hiker Critter.
Yes, we're Crazy James and Hiker Critter.
Okay, ready? Okay. Hiker James and Crazy Critter. Okay. Hello, geocachers. This is Hiker James
and Crazy Critter 1966,
and we're doing our episode 22.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Would you stop that? We're not going to get through this.
We'll get there. All right, I think we can get through it this time. Wait a minute, it's still on. Hello, geocachers. This is Hiker James.
And Crazy Critter 1966.
Okay. This is good.